Hi everyone, and happy summer solstice 2021. I'm currently sitting, I'm at my family's house right now celebrating Father's Day. Everyone has to do a little bit of work today, but I'm here to spend a bit of time with him and celebrate my dad, who I love so much. And I'm sitting out on the grass field with my feet in the wet grass. It's really warm and sunny, but in the wet grass because I'm trying to get some quiet. So you might hear some people talking or a dog barking in the background. But summer solstice is one of my favorite days of the year, one of my favorite times of the year. It's the longest day of the year, where daylight is longer than it will be any other point in the year, and it's when our shadows are the shortest. It's accompanied with a full moon in Capricorn just a couple days later on June 24th. In 2016 was the summer solstice, and the full moon fell on the same day, and I'm not sure when that will happen again, and if it will. It's kind of like a once-in-a-lifetime type of thing, or a rare thing for them to fall on the same day. But this moon is called the strawberry moon because it marks the time of peak ripeness for strawberry season. And strawberries need a lot of sunlight to grow. So it's a very symbolic dance between the sun and the moon at this time of year. In Sweden, where I'm from, where my family is from, the holiday midsommar is how you say it. It means midsummer, like you can hear. And I know that a lot of people know about this now because of the movie that came out, which I actually haven't watched because I don't want to ruin the holiday. And I'm not good with horror films or like those types of films. But it's the most important holiday in Sweden, next to Christmas for most people. But it's a celebration of the summer solstice and the light from the sun that never sets. Where at winter solstice, it's the opposite. It's the sun that never rises. It's so beautiful. I love summertime in Sweden, up north in Sweden where my family is from. The sun literally doesn't set, and it's a lot of fun. You need kind of like blackout blinds. I highly recommend it if you ever can or have the opportunity to visit if you haven't experienced a sun that never sets and a sun that never rises. So for a sun that never sets, that would be the summertime, and then for a sun that never rises, that would be the wintertime. But if you're up north, there's so much snow that it almost feels like it's bright because the white snow just kind of like brightens everything up. But yeah, this planet is magical in all of her seasons and weathers. Personally, I now feel most at home along the equator where I can dance in the sun all year long. It's kind of funny how I was born into a very Nordic, cold environment. My family is like, you must not, I know, my mom's like, I know you're my daughter, but you must not really be my daughter because you love the sun and the heat so much. And it's true, I really love the sun. I love the sun and the moon, but I just feel in my element when I'm hot, tropical, humid weather. And yeah, so yesterday I was out walking and saw a beautiful big dragonfly that was dead on the ground. It was huge. It was like a beautiful blue dragonfly. It felt so symbolic for what I've been reflecting on since the winter solstice, which was on 12/21/2020. So 6 months from tomorrow, 6/21 and 12/21. Death represents new beginnings, and my sun sign is in Scorpio. A lot of my chart is actually in Scorpio, and the scorpion represents death. or more so the cycle of life and death, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. The tarot card that represents Scorpio is the death card, and it's more, if anything, it's less about death and more about bringing in, like welcoming in a new cycle or welcoming in a birth. And the summer solstice represents new beginnings and provides a potent energy exchange to take place where we can allow outdated energies, ideologies, relationships, life circumstances, you name it, whatever comes to your mind, to die so that it can come and give room for the birth of something new. You can think of it like the phoenix rising from the ashes, like I just mentioned, or think about manure. It's basically like manure or fertilizer, which is basically waste or filth that gets used as the ground to grow something beautiful and nutritious. So how can you recycle your filth, quote unquote filth, or outdated or dead circumstances to create the ground, soil or ashes which you can rise from? You can do this through writing down on a paper what you no longer want in your life, what limiting beliefs or what old ideologies or what circumstances do you no longer want in your life, and then burn the paper so that you can rise from the ashes, so that your waste allows you to become wiser and not wounded. You are responsible for this, not someone else. You have the unique gift of being responsible for your own reactions, and that is a beautiful gift that no one can take from you. Literally, no one can take that from you. No one else can react to something for you. You're the only one who can react to something for you. And the human experience comes from within. And you have the responsibility of taking your filth or your, whatever you want to call it, waste or dead matter, and turn it into fertilizer for your present and your future. So how do you react and engage with your thoughts? Your thoughts and feelings are downloads of sacred information and intuition. However, it is up to you how you react and engage with them. So take responsibility now. Take responsibility for your life, for your feelings, for your experiences. Will you continue to be wounded, or will you become wiser? The most important thing of all of this is release, control, and allow. Summer solstice coupled with our full moon represents endings and beginnings, release and responsibility, and maybe most importantly, or at least what I find the most beautiful, is masculine and feminine energy polarities. The sun represents your masculine energy and the moon represents your feminine energy. And so allow both sides to shine and find identity within you to remind yourself of the infinite completeness within you. You are whole and complete. You need nothing else. You have the balance of masculine and feminine energies within you. This summer solstice is a beautiful time to set the old free, give thanks to what you want, to usher into your experience of life. And if you don't know what you want, then set the intention for your purpose or your next move, whatever you want to reveal itself to you. That's actually what I was doing around the winter solstice time, like leading up to winter solstice time. I was in this phase of just setting I always do a little mini ritual with myself for new moons and full moons, and I will set intentions, and I was setting the intention of just allowing my purpose to reveal itself to me, because I feel that it's there and I've always felt it, but it's like allowing it to find articulation within my world. So sorry, I'm just retracing my thoughts. And yeah, that can be what you want. So whatever it is you want, if that's that you want to have a better understanding of what your purpose is, you might be really, really, really clear on what you want, and you are just crystal clear, but there's something just holding you back from it, or you just feel like it's not coming to you, or you might know what you want, but it's still a bit ambiguous. Whatever it is, like, even if you don't know what you want, but you want to know what you want, you know what you want, because you want to know what you want. So just define what it is, because right now is such a potent time to ask and just kind of declare what it is you want. And it's okay to not know what you want, and then say that. That can be your declaration, and your intention is that, I don't know, make it clear to me. Like, please allow it to come into my life. And if you're like me, I feel quite clear now, which is, I'm finally kind of experiencing that for the first time in a long time. Things have a lot of clarity personally, but it's been a while for me. I've kind of been creating room and allowing things to come in to provide clarity. So whatever that is that you want, state it, and then release control and just allow. So you may have no idea, you may feel stuck or stagnant, but just ask for that stagnation to be released. And that is, again, it's that old energy, it's that dead energy that needs to be released. So release it, allow the light from the sun and the moon to come in, release that dead, stagnant energy so that it can become ashes, and you can rise from those ashes. Give thanks to what you want, because just by you giving thanks, it's already there. So either way, it's about releasing control. Allow the light from the sun to penetrate you, and the masculine and feminine energy within you to dance and play with the sun and the moon as you release and let go of the old and create fertile ground for the new. I'm sorry, there's like a lot of noise going on around me right now with helicopters and cars, and my family, they're kind of like starting to make dinner. My older brother is he's smoking something. So we're gonna go into this meditation now. We'll make it a little shorter than normal because I spent a bit more time speaking, but this meditation will focus on a complete release of control and to just allow. Once you're ready, find a seat, and you can sit up or lay down. If you're outside and you're soaking up the sunshine, it might actually be nice to lay down now so that you can feel the sun just penetrating on a larger surface area of your body. So sit down wherever you are, and if you're in a place that doesn't have the sun right now, or if you're doing this in the evening after the sun has set, that's totally okay. Just feel the energy from the sun. You know, the sun, even when the sun sets, everything around us has energy stored from the sun in it. For example, if you're looking at fire actually is energy from the sun that you're seeing released as fire. Like the fire that is on earth is actually chemically comes from the sun. So just think of, you don't need to be out in the sun to be able to harness the energy from the sun. So however you are able to or choose to do this meditation, think of the sun just penetrating every cell within your body and helping to release that old dead energy to create fertilizer for your next move or for this new beginning that the solstice is allowing for us all to have. And I should mention that you might be feeling very anxious. You might be feeling all kinds of things from the energy of the cosmos and the sun and the moon and the alignment of the stars and everything that's going on right now. And that's totally okay. Just release control. Just kind of allow yourself to relax even further and allow all those energies to just pass by and go through the peaks and valleys. So once you're ready and you are in the position that you choose, begin to invite in your cosmic breath. So breathing in through your nose as your belly expands, and out through your mouth as your belly collapses towards your spine. Allow these deep belly breaths to guide you through this meditation. Allow your deep belly breaths to bring you further and further and deeper into relaxation and a release of control. Allow this meditation to be focused on the energy from the sun to penetrate you and to work together with your breath to go further and further into that relaxation. If anything, just focus on your breath. Now, when you're ready, call in your guide. And your guide may be love. Your guide may be the sun, the moon, the universe, a loved one or a family member who has passed on to the other side. It may be God. It may be your higher self. It may be any energy that you know and trust, but it must be an energy that you know and trust. And ask this guide to please help guide you through this meditation and celebration of the summer solstice. And as you go deeper and deeper into your breath, begin to relax every muscle, bone, fiber, tendon, cell in your body, your mind, your spirit. Release complete control. As you surrender into your breath and the energy of the sun, and just allow your breath and allow the sun to help you. Allow your breath and allow the sun to turn anything that you no longer want into fertilizer for your new beginnings. And now relax even further. If you thought you couldn't relax even more or release even more control, you can. Allow every cell, bone, tendon, muscle, every fiber, every organ, every molecule, every bit of water, every bit of mass in your body to release even further and deeper into relaxation and a complete release of control. Allow your forehead, your eyebrows, the tip of your nose, your brain, your ears, the peach fuzz on your face, your hair, your scalp, your neck, every molecule and pore in your face and your neck and your shoulders and your collarbones and your breasts and your torso and your stomach and your spine and your back and your elbows and your forearms and your shoulders and your fingers and your nails to relax. Allow them to just surrender. Your pelvis, your hips, your knees, your thighs, your shins, your ankles, your toes, the arches of your feet. Allow them to relax completely, releasing all control, and just allow. Now imagine that you know, or remind yourself that you know everything that you want, and you know exactly how that feels. You know how it smells, you know how it tastes, you know how it feels, you know how it looks. You know everything about it, every multi-dimensional aspect of it, and you feel it right now, without any pressure, without any expectations. You just feel it, and you are there right now. Even if it's you just had an aha moment and you know exactly what it is you want, you are there right now. And now surrender even deeper and further into a release of control and relaxation. And give thanks. Feel that smile just penetrate every pore and cell of your body, and you are just so grateful and thankful as the energy from the sun penetrates you. You are laying on your fertilizer, and you are more wise than you have ever been, and you are ready to accept even more wisdom. Now fall even deeper into your breath, your deep belly breathing, as you feel energy circulating through your body. There is no stagnation anywhere to be found in your body. It has all left and is creating fertilizer for you to rise from. And now, if you aren't already, allow a giant smile to fall over your face. And make any noise that you may feel like you want to. You may feel like stretching out of pure happiness and bliss. And once you're ready, you can give thanks to your guide for guiding you through this summer solstice meditation. And give thanks to the sun, give thanks to the moon, and just allow and welcome a new beginning, however big or small, to enter your experience. And remind yourself that you have everything that you need, and you have the responsibility for how you react to your feelings and your thoughts. And that is such a beautiful thing. The sun and the moon are here to support and guide you. And take another deep belly breath, and you can say any closure to this meditation you would like, but I will leave it with, it is already done, together we heal. And thank you so much for going through this meditation with me and listening to me kind of ramble about my thoughts. And I am sending love from my soul to yours. And until next time.